right now that there is a debate about funding the government. I've been a little bit confused because Republicans, last time I checked, are in control of the House of Representatives.
You ain't
They're
confused.
in control of the Senate, and then the president signs the bill. Okay, but I've heard people suggest that Democrats somehow have the ability to shut the government down. So can you please educate the people on what's happening?
No, you are not confused.
Okay, all right.
You are a
Thank you.
lawmaker. You understand how this works. And, Republicans don't know how to count. But here's the thing. When you're in a legislative body, you control everything. So if the government shuts down, it's on y'all.
No explanation, nothing. So one or two things. Either she doesn't know or she doesn't want to tell the truth to the people that may be watching this particular show or podcast or whatever it is. Okay? That's the only thing that I can think of. Everybody knows that 60 votes is needed, but it's not for the reason that you may think. It's really not. Most people think it does take 60 votes to pass a bill in the Senate. That's not 100% right. It actually takes 60 votes to end debate on a bill, not to pass it. See, the Senate has this old tradition called the filibuster, which allows senators to keep debating a bill indefinitely and block it from coming to a vote. And to stop that filibuster and move forward, you have to invoke something called cloture. And that takes 3/5 of the Senate, usually 60 votes. Once cloture is invoked, debate ends, and the Senate can finally vote. At that point, only a simple majority, 51 votes, is needed to actually pass the bill. The 60-vote rule was created in 1975 as a compromise. It protects the minority party's right to debate and slow things down, but still gives the majority a path forward if they can build enough support. There are some exceptions there, here and there, like for certain judicial appointments or budget bills and things of that nature, where the Senate can use special procedures called reconciliation, or the nuclear option, which is just to bypass the 60-vote threshold. So when you hear it takes 60 votes to pass a bill, what they really means is it takes 60 votes to get it to a vote. And the filibuster makes the Senate chamber a chamber of deliberation, slow, frustrating, and it's intentional by design. Now, I don't know if this young lady knew this. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But she for daggone sure chose not to put it out there and just said, hey, the Republicans, they have the House, the Senate, and the White House. They can do whatever. It's not actually true. The shutdown exists right now because there is a need of 7 additional Democrats to get to that 60 so they can actually pass or actually bring the bill to a vote. Either this person's on purpose deceiving folks, or she legitimately don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past her at all if it was either one or the other or both, to be honest with you.
Texas, what are y'all doing? Y'all are really proud of the representation y'all getting from Jasmine Crockett. I'm serious. Are y'all proud at the way Jasmine Crockett carries herself in Congress? Jasmine Crockett is a racist, trashy, ghetto piece of mess. Yep, I said it. Y'all get mad at me all y'all want. I stand 10 toes down on what I said. I said it, I meant it. She's a ghetto, trashy, racist piece of crap. Jasmine Crockett's mouth is completely filthy to be in Congress. For her to be representing the American people, her mouth is filthy. She don't even know when to cut it off. I don't care what she say at home and how she talk at home, but when you're in Congress representing the people of the United States of America, representing the people of your district, you should know how to act and how to control yourself. Her mouth is ridiculous. Now, don't get me wrong. My mouth can be ridiculous sometimes, but I'm not in Congress. I'm not representing a certain district of people who put me in office. And you can best believe if I was, I would know how to act and how to carry myself. Even if you disagree with someone, you should know how to carry yourself. Jasmine Crockett is a piece of ghetto trash. And I'm so sick of y'all out here telling myself, oh, Jasmine Crockett is a strong black woman. Jasmine Crockett don't take no mess. Oh, Jasmine Crockett, she'll tell you off. Jasmine Crockett is a ghetto piece of trash who do not know how to control herself or do not know how to act in Congress. And it is what it is. I mean, are y'all really proud of this? Women, are we? Is this what represent us? Are these the type of women that we want representing us in Congress? I'm serious. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Latino. I don't care what you are. Is this what you want representing us as women? And stop lumping all us black women up together, acting like we agree with this bull crap that Jasmine Crockett doing, because we don't. Jasmine Crockett is Texas, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, Texas? At this point, everything is a joke. This is a joke. The Democratic Party already is a joke. And if Jasmine Crockett is supposed to be the new face of the Democratic Party, she's supposed to be the new leader of the Democratic Party. Child, y'all in more trouble than I even thought.
They are. They are. And she wants to be, but they won't let her be because she is not an intelligent individual. She just isn't. Somebody done put that battery on her back and said, hey, I know you're not from the hood, but I need you to be hood. And hey, she's getting out there, stepping and fetching. That's just what it is.
I want to be clear that, like, law enforcement isn't to prevent crime. Law enforcement solves crime, okay? That is what they're supposed to do. They are supposed to solve crimes, not necessarily prevent them from happening, per se.
You see the look on their faces like, what the heck is this lady talking about? Law enforcement is definitely out there to prevent crime. And yeah, when crime does happen, their job is to solve it. But they are supposed to be out to be, a hindrance, to show a presence. Yeah. Moron.
And so the thing is this: anybody that did their research voted the right way. The people that had the information, they voted the right way. These are facts. The more educated voters and the voters that went to the legacy media, frankly, they voted the right way. It's the ones that were getting the fake news or the lies. They were the ones that were voting the wrong way.
You can't make this stuff up, man. Hey, if you're an educated, you voted the right way. What they're telling you is that anybody that spent time on a college campus, they're indoctrinated. So yeah, they voted the way that they want the sheep to vote. If you watch legacy media, those people voted the right way, because legacy media isn't known for telling people the truth or the facts. They're known for indoctrinating folks with propaganda to sway or push them in a direction that they want them pushed in. So those folks voted the right way. Yeah, go figure, of course. But those of us that are smart, those of us that understand that legacy media, they're not here to inform the American people. They're actually here to indoctrinate the American people. Those of us that understand that, hey, we're not falling for the banana in the tailpipe anymore. We're not listening to you all. Nah, we get our information from alternative sources. Those of us that do that, yeah, we actually did vote properly, because we're not the indoctrinated. We're not the program. We're not the sheep. We are the critical thinkers. We are the free thinkers. We are the people that go and, source out information, and then we compare and contrast. We're the ones that do that. The people that did everything that she described, yeah, they voted the right way for them. Because that's the goal of legacy media. That's the goal of your average, quote unquote, and I got to say, put it in quotations, institutions of higher learning. They're not in the business anymore of educating people. They're in the business of indoctrinating folks. They're not in the business of civil discourse or free debate. They're in the business of creating echo chambers and mindless zombies that don't know anything and don't have the ability to think for themselves. They only have the ability to parrot what some whack professor has told them to parrot. Jasmine Crockett's not a smart person, man. It's just not. Not at all. She's a phony, not too intelligent. She's a liar, and a host of other things that I won't say. Judge Joe Brown called her out. Stephen A. Smith called her out. This is an individual that has zero interest in fulfilling her obligation to the people of TX30. Her job is simply to cause ruckus within the Democrat Party, or not cause ruckus, but to push the narrative that the Democrat overlords want her to push. Simple as that. But I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts? Like, share, subscribe, turn the notifications on to all so you never miss an upload. Keep God first, stay prayed up. We'll catch up with you all next time. Peace.
We won't stop. I won't quit. Stand for the truth. No counterfeit. Real one. Let the darkness